Kristen Steps is back with Zap Diabetes. I am back after a long hiatus. It's been about 2 years since I had a video, and for that I'm truly sorry. I kind of went to a dark place, and I failed. I failed at my diabetes. I failed at taking care of myself. I failed at all the things I talked about and promises to myself and promises this and that. And um, I know I'm not the only one. I know there's other people out there that have been in the same situation. And so that's why I'm making this video. This is my get back on track, because this is a good channel, and it's a good way to motivate me to move along in my journey to my health journey, my spiritual journey, my entering well, I shouldn't say entering, I'm in that second phase of my life. If you first half, back half, and I want more. I want more out of my back half than I had at the end of my first half. But I had type 1 diabetes when I was 2 years old, and so I'm very lucky. I'm 42, and I'm very lucky that I haven't had any severe complications yet, but I'm starting to get them. So here's where I'm at. All right. I'm 5'11", so I'm tall. My weight went up to 295 pounds. At that point, I started feeling like death. Like death was upon me. Like I could die at any time. Fatigue, very tired, constant like burping from up here, pain up here, pain in my feet. A lot of things that have to do with diabetes, not eating right, high insulin resistance, and all those things. And for the last month, I've been kind of changing things a little bit. Well, quite a bit actually. At one point, about a month ago, I was giving myself 150 units of insulin in a day, which is insane. It's insane. 150 units of insulin. So it should be no surprise that I was told that I tested positive in a blood test for fatty liver disease, which is scary, absolutely scary. And once I heard that, I've lowered my insulin resistance. I heard this last Friday. I'm filming this Thursday night, so it's been almost a week, and I got my insulin daily units down between 80 and 95 units a day, which is significantly down from like 150 and then 130, so it's down a lot, but it needs to be down more. I think my primary goal is to, as quick as possible, get it to 70 or below. And after I hit 70, then I got to worry about making it even lower. You're going to say, how are you going to do that? Are you going to go on a keto diet? Are you going to make promises you can't keep? What are you going to do, right? And what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of doing this. And I say kind of because there's still things I need to change, right? Mastering Diabetes. This is an amazing program. I'm not gonna say it's easy, because it's low fat, very low fat, high carbs. You go, well, how does that work? Well, you need to look in this program, okay? You really do, because I can't explain it as well as them. I really can't. But the gist of it is, when you eat fat, and if you have more than 30 grams of fat a day, the fat causes insulin resistance, which requires, when you eat carbs, to give yourself even more and more insulin. So like, you eat a pizza, it's loaded with fat, it's loaded with carbs, it's going to spike your blood sugar big time and cause a lot of insulin resistance. Well, if you're not eating fats, or you're eating, well, very low fat, because you can't have no fat, but very low fat, like 30 grams of fat or less a day, your insulin resistance will drop down, and it'll require way less insulin. And what I found doing this, and I shouldn't just say so far, because I did it once before, and it did really well for me. I lost 20 pounds right away. And my insulin per day went down to 70 units. But the problem was once you like are okay with cheating, you just open the floodgates, and so I went on a trip to Chicago with some arcade enthusiasts. You can see I got some home arcades behind me, and we went to a place that had hot dogs, and I'm gluten free, but I had a hot dog with no bun, and then we had pizza that night. I had a gluten free pizza over at Lou Malnati's, and it went downhill from there. And I gained 20 pounds really quick because now I'm eating high carb with the meat, and that doesn't work. But what I found is I felt a lot better. I lost 20 pounds with no exercise. It was really helpful. I all my pain up here went away. My burping went away. Like, it was great. So he said, "Why'd you quit if you felt great?" Well, sometimes you make dumb decisions, right? And everybody sometimes falls off the wagon, and then you regret it. At this point in my life, I feel like I can't eat anything. I'm eating a lot of fruit. I'm eating gluten-free pasta with just marinara sauce, like very little fat, potatoes. And if I fry potatoes, I put them in a pan with vegetable oil that has, not vegetable oil, vegetable broth that has zero fat. There's no oil. I don't use oil because it'll spike my blood sugar. I eat chicken. Even if it says zero fat, it spikes my blood sugar. Right now for protein, I'm not totally on this mastering diabetes method. I just started again less than a week ago. I've been having tuna fish with like a teaspoon of vegan A's, and that's my fat for the day. I'm trying to get it under 30 grams of fat a day. I'm probably at 40-ish. I'm very particular about looking at it and making sure I got as little fat as possible. But I need to cut it a little bit more, and I need to cut the tuna out eventually. Um, but I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to feel a lot better. So, uh, I'm gonna start vlogging what I'm eating and what the exercising I'm doing and that sort of thing, because I know there's other people that are in the same boat as me, and I'm sick and tired of being fat, sick, and nearly dead, which is another awesome documentary movie you can watch if you're sick of being fat, sick, and nearly dead. And so that's where I've been. Um, I went through some depression because my dad passed, and other depression, and I did start doing a lot of YouTube with video games. And I have a channel called Steps Gaming, STEPSGAMING. And that's where I've been putting my YouTube content. And I'm doing a little bit less there now. I'm gonna be coming back to here because I feel that I could use it to both benefit myself and hopefully inspire others, as well as I could talk about other diabetes things. Like, there's a lot of cool diabetes stuff I talked about before, with like insulin pumps and test strips and that sort of thing. So I have a lot of cool stuff I could still do here at Zap Diabetes. I don't think the mission was ever finished. I think I always intended to come back, but I was just ashamed. Um, you guys that are watching this, do any of you do keto? Do you do mastering diabetes method, the low fat fruitarian diet? What do you do? Because I honestly, I found the fruitarian mastering diabetes method by mistake. I started watching this fruitarian guy on YouTube. It just showed up in my feed, and I comment his video. I go, "That'd be nice, but I'm a type 1 diabetic. I can't eat all that fruit. I can't have 32 ounces of orange juice." And he said, "Nope, that's not true." He goes, "You need to look into these people." And I did, and at first I thought this is not true. And then I tried it, and I found out that it was true. But I do think the keto method works too, but I don't think the keto method's right for me because you have a higher chance of a heart attack, and I'm already overweight. I've already eaten too much fat all my life, and I have high blood pressure, and I just think I need to go the other route. I think that's what's healthiest for me. But I do need to find another source of protein if I get away all animal products. And right now, this whole week, I've had nothing but tuna. No cheese, no dairy, no chicken, no cow, no pig, nothing. Just tuna. That's it. So I can cut the tuna soon enough because that's not going to be hard to do. But then the problem is I need a better source of protein. I know there's protein powders, things like that, but the last time I did this, and I did it for a couple of months, like I felt upper body weakness. So that's something I gotta figure out, and I probably should go back in that chat on Facebook and be like, hey, what do you guys do, and try to get some more suggestions. And then on a weekly basis, I need to evaluate what I need to change, what I need to curb, because I need to get my insulin resistance down. I don't want a liver failure. I don't want cancer. My dad just died of cancer. I don't want that. I'd rather, I would say I'd rather have a nice heart attack in my sleep. But the truth of the matter is, I'm still too young. I have a 14-year-old daughter, 12-year-old daughter. I'm the primary parent in their life, and I need to make sure I'm around. I need to be around a good, at least another 20 years, and beyond that, hopefully, hopefully. But right now, if I continued on the path I was, we weren't looking very much longer. I don't think it would go quick, because I've noticed when people start to have one complication, it starts to continue to go downhill, and I got a chance here. I got a chance here to stop it. I got a chance here to save it, and I got to do it. I got to do it. And I'm just being honest with y'all. And I don't know if anybody's still watching. I haven't posted a video in a long time. I know, there's almost 500 of you. But hopefully it gets some views. Hopefully I get some input. And hopefully I could find out how to have the channel grow and use it to inspire and work on myself. And I got to work on myself before I can inspire. So there you go. But I appreciate you all for watching. It's an honor and a privilege. I'm glad you stopped by. And I hope to see you all in the future. And I will definitely post on at least a weekly basis, if not more. If not more. I got to figure out how I'm going to film my workouts and food. But I need to do it because I'm doing the Positively Unstoppable challenge. And that's something I got to do. I got to finish it this time. I promised myself that I'm going to finish it and I'm going to submit. So that's what we're going to do. And if you don't know about the Positively Unstoppable challenge, Google it and look it up. See what you think. Because the deadline for that is the end of the month, I think. End of the month. So we got a couple weeks. Anyway, again, appreciate you all. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Helps me. And please comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're almost to 500. So hopefully we can get there pretty quick.